next, we're going to move on to the sixth man of the year. And I'm going to start this one because I think it comes down to two players on the same team, which is, I wonder if that's ever happened, like where the top two sixth man of the year candidates are coming off the bench off the same team. So they're 6 and 7 on their team. And I think it comes down to Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell from the Clippers. And their stats are pretty darn close. Like, they're very close to each other, where they both are averaging 18.6 per game. Lou Williams has a little bit of an edge in the assists because he's a point guard. Harrell has a bit of an edge in the rebounds because he's a small forward, power forward combo. So, who is going to take it? And Lou is going for his 3 years in a row. This would be his third year in a row taking the sixth man of the year. But this year, I think that Harrell takes it. Because if you look at his, he has a slightly better plus minus on the court. It was, I believe, a +4 for Harrell and plus 3.6 for Lou. And they also have a PI stat, which is the player impact estimate. And Harrell slightly leads that one as well at 14.5 to Lou's 12.4 stat. And so both of them are deserving of it. Both of them are fantastic sixth man. But I think that Harrell steals the three-peat from Lou and takes it as the sixth man of the year. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm also going to disagree. I don't have either of those players in my conversation. Obviously, they are deserving of it. And any of these people that we're picking really could be like whatever award you want to give them. But I have a surprise here. I have Derrick Rose, and I'm a Rose hater. So you know this is real, and here's why. I was just looking this up a little bit before our show. He is averaging career highs in field goal percentage. Not career highs. He's averaging above his career percentages in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, efficient field goal percentage. His PER is up by almost 3 points, which is ridiculous. And he's averaging 18 a game off the bench. Now, that's not anything like crazy because like the players you just said, 18.6. He is playing in the Eastern Conference, so like we say this all the time, Eastern Conference is a little bit easier, all that stuff. But
he's on Detroit now,
I don't know,
right?
man. Yeah, he's with Detroit. He's coming off of some pretty terrible injuries. I mean, that first leg injury, his first knee injury he had, I remember just like in my dorm room and talking to a couple of my buddies that are obviously a huge Chicago fans because we went to school near Chicago, and I just remember just like the torture that he went through to like rehab his knee and get back and play. But now it looks like he's not even like he's back to vintage, whatever you want to call it, Derrick Rose, where he is like scoring the ball, he's playing pretty hard, he's learned how to shift his weight a little bit. And I mean, he's a huge piece to that Detroit team. That Detroit team struggles, and he comes off the bench and gives them, his production. Let's see, how many minutes per game is he playing?
Since you just said mentioned the struggles, that's exactly why I did not put, Derrick Rose in my conversation, because the team's not good enough. I think a lot of these awards that they talk about, they go to players on good teams, like on teams that are making it. And because I think it was also like Ben, what was his name again? Ben Adeo?
Simmons.
Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo. That's what it is.
Yep.
I think he was in the conversation as well. No, it wasn't him because he's on the Heat. Who was it then? There was a couple other. Crap, I can't remember who it was now. Schroeder was on there.
Dennis Schroeder. Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't like it because his team, and I think it was one other one, that none of those teams were doing anything productive.
Yeah.
So
George Hill's the other one. George Hill's on the Bucks, I think. Still.
Yeah. Oh, George Hill, but George Hill was not like. I mean, if you look at what's going on, I don't think he's. I think he's a distant guy. He's not comparable, in my opinion, to Harrell and Lou.
He's on the list. He's on the list because of what you just said. Like he's on the list because his team wins. Like that's why he's on that list. So.
In the
that's
conversation.
One we can probably take off. Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I would not mind if Derrick Rose get it, because I agree. When I looked at what he was doing this year, like he is having a very good year, coming back from all the injuries you talked about. So I I would not mind to see that, but I think that they're going to give it to a player on a playoff caliber team, and that's why I think that Harrell will take it this year. But if Derrick Rose wins it, I would not be upset by that because I think he has done enough to earn it. All right.
Can I just have one more piece in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
My last argument for this. Right now, Derrick Rose's sixth man is averaging 27.3 minutes per game, and he's averaging 18 points a game. When he was arguably in like his prime still, he was averaging 37 minutes a game and 21 points. So he's only averaging 3
points
less
points with like 10 less minutes.
9 minutes less. Like that's huge, especially in the NBA. Coming off two like devastating knee injuries. I hate knee injuries. Those are the worst. But he went through it.
He's just so explosive that it's too damaging on those knees.
They would say whenever he crosses over and switches his weight, he puts like 90% of his weight on one foot. So eventually that's going to break down. Like that's not something that you can sustain. Like you were saying, explosiveness like that. Like that's you got to figure a way to balance that. So I think he's found that. I think he's really improved and adapted his game very well.
Fair enough. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. The like button is on this side for mobile. If you have any of your own thoughts or questions, comment down below. We may just answer it next video. Thanks. See ya.